you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you just talk to me. I wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you just talk to me. I think you're getting closer, 'cause I've been getting nervous. I wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Are you thinking about me? I'm kinda thinking you are. I followed you to the bathroom, but then I felt crazy. I'm feeling like I'm on fire, 'cause we've been keeping this a secret, and all your friends are still there, and I'm just wondering what they know. I wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you just talk to me. I wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you just talk to me. I think you're getting closer, 'cause I've been getting nervous. I wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you talk, talk, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me.
Talk to me in French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in your own made-up language. Doesn't matter if I understand it. Talk right in my ear, tell me your secrets and fears. Once you talk to me, I'll talk to you and say, hey, let's get out of here. Shall we go back to my place?
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows, I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something millisubs or so, I've been told. I'm in my prime, but this ain't even final form. They know me down, but still my feet, they find the floor. I went from living room straight up to sold out doors. Life's fire, but trust I'm ready for the war. Whoa. This is how the story goes. Oh, I guess this is how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows, I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something millisubs or so, I've been told. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crown, that's my bling, always drama when I ring. See, I believe that if I see it in my heart, smash through the ceiling, 'cause I'm reaching for the stars. Whoa, this is how the story goes. Oh, I guess this is how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows, I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something millisubs or so, I've been told.
Highway to heaven, I'm just cruising by my lone. They cast me out, left me for dead and people cold. My faith in God, mine in the sun, I'm by the soul. My life is hard, I took the wheel, I cracked the code. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna save you, man, this life will break you.
Good afternoon. I'm Shannon Smith, MTA's Assistant Principal, and we want to welcome you to the Madison Traditional Academy 8th grade promotion ceremony. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty for all. You may be seated. Please welcome MTA Principal Chris Merrill to the podium.
Good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome you all to the MTA's 8th grade promotion ceremony for 2025. I'd like to thank MTA parent, Mrs. Garib, for creating the video that you watched as we were getting ready to come out. I also would like to thank all the parents and teachers that made this year, and especially last week, such a special time for our 8th graders. To assist in making this afternoon a special memory, I am requesting that the following procedures please be observed. First, silence or turn off your cell phone. Second, there should be no flash photography. And third, please be respectful and do not call out when your students' names are announced so that everybody can hear their names announced as well. I promise you I will give you time at the end to clap and cheer and yell all you want, but while their names are being called, let's be respectful of all of our students promoting today. I would like to recognize some special guests in the audience today. Our Madison School Board Vice President Mitra Kazi, and Board Member Scott Holcomb, and Board Member Brett Hunt. I think that's all I see down there. All right. Also, in special guests, we have Dr. Guerin, our superintendent, and Dr. Ramona Lomeli, the director of HR, assistant superintendent of HR. You may have noticed some of our 8th graders are wearing a blue cord. These students are members of the National Junior Honor Society. National Junior Honor Society students, please rise and be recognized. Although we are one big MTA family, and we appreciate every MTA student, I want to pay a special tribute to all of the students who have attended MTA since kindergarten all the way through 8th grade. If you've been here since kindergarten, please rise and be recognized. All right, guys, thanks. 9 years they've been going to 925 East Maryland Avenue. At this time, I'd like to invite National Junior Honor Society President Luke Shores to the podium.
Good afternoon, families, friends, and faculty. Thank you all for coming today and contributing your time and effort to your kids over these last years. Today marks the end of nearly a decade at Madison Traditional Academy. It's widely understood that earliest memories begin to form at around ages 3 to 4. For many of us, starting MTA in kindergarten or even preschool, this school has been all we've known for the past 10 years. What's crazy to think about is that in another 10 years from now, we will be 24, graduating from college, maybe moving on to med school or law school, starting families, careers, paying bills, and making our own mark in the world. But like any good book, it's not just the summary that makes it a good story, but the details in the pages between. Unlike an ESPN highlight reel, our lives will be filled with ups and downs, highs and lows. Sure, we'd love for the journey to be filled with only top 10 highlights, but what will make our stories unique is the tension that got us to the finish line. For some of us, that tension may look like getting a bad grade on a test, or not getting accepted to our dream school, while for others, it may be getting cut from a sports team. It is these difficult moments that refine and shape us into the well-rounded adult that we will become. Of course, we are MTA graduates, and the last 10 years or so at MTA have prepared us well for the next 10 years and beyond. For all of these challenges, we will undoubtedly face and learn from. MTA has taught us all along that truly, learning never stops. In the last decade, we've endured red-for-ed teacher strikes and COVID-19 shutdowns, but our learning never stopped. We've never stopped learning from our teachers, our coaches, our parents, and our friends. We learned in the classroom, at home on the computer, and on the fields and courts as we represented the Owls. We've learned through academic successes and struggles. We've learned to win with humility and lose with grace. What we've learned here will prepare us well for this next phase of life. I have 2 older brothers who also spent 9 years at MTA. I've seen what the next 4 to 5 years have held for them and their MTA classmates. MTA has prepared them well. MTA has prepared us well. On the stage behind me, we likely have featured CEOs, doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, and teachers inspired right here at MTA. A lot can happen in 9 to 10 years, and nobody knows what the future holds. But what we do know is what we have today. And today, we can do our best to be smart, safe, mindful, accountable. I'm just kidding. We'll save the rest of that for the kindergarten commencement. What we do have today is all that we've learned at MTA, striving to be the best version of ourselves. And I think that's pretty great. Again, thank you MTA faculty and administration. Thank you parents, families, and friends. And thank you and congratulations to my fellow 2025 MTA graduates. At this time, I would like to invite MTA Assistant Principal Ms. Smith back to the podium.
We will now begin the presentation of the promotion certificates. At this time, I invite the Madison School Board members and cabinet members to join us on stage. To begin the presentation, I would like to ask Mr. Satterfield, MTA's 8th grade science teacher, to come to the podium.
Noah Anderson. John Baker. Olivia Capel. Vida Kramer. Sullivan Daniels. Aaliyah Dement. Olivia Fincham. Andrew Garib. Elsa Higgs. Emma Lee. Elijah Lowry. Reagan Marshall. Sophia Myrand. Gabriella Modi. Peyton Parker. Maxwell Running. Noah Seaman. Max Steimel. Brooklyn Thomas. Francisco Torres. Rebecca Urbieta Parente. Mila Villarreal. Aiden Walsh. Ella Wasmick. Alejandro Zazueta. I would like to call MTA's 8th grade teacher, Miss Long, to the podium.
Tegan Milo Aberto. Easton Bartz. Hannah Bowerman Fuller. Isaac Brown. Alistair Chen. Ozil Correa. Tate Del Husse. Mason Donito. Rafael Yeshua Farinas. Sophia Frank Pasamonte. Amelia Gerdes. Presley Hansen. Ava Hernandez. Vaughn Herzog. Mackenzie Lopez Lira. Megan McCormick. Kate Mazzaros. Kiara Mitchell Dendaw. Juliet Morales Alanis. Kinsley Naroth. Delta Nguyen. Annabelle Pasternak. Giselle Salgado Martinez. Olivia Schwer. Adelaide Valancourt. Wilhelmina Wang. I would like to call the 8th grade ELA teacher, Mrs. Bracamonte, to the podium.
Omri Alarcon. Hamza Al-Kasi. Emma Burboa. Hema Coughlin Ochoa. Jameson DeCouzin. Faith Roselle Farinas. Isabella Garcia. Maximiliano Guzman Ocampo. Ali Harden. Bao Chan Huyen. Colton Kalina. Connor King. Avery Credit. Abby LaShawn. Tatum Liston. Cora Lopez. Mirka Massini. Sophia Phillips. Maxwell Razzo. Victoria Rodriguez. William Ross. Elise Segovia Winfield. Luke Shores. Adora Snedeker. James Tinnis. Catherine Thomas. Liam White. I would like to call MTA Principal, Mr. Merrill, back to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know that I've ever had everybody be quiet while their names were announced. Somebody always yells. It was almost kind of spooky up there, but how about this group of eighth graders, huh? It's hard to believe that not long ago these students were little kindergartners walking through the doors at MTA for the very first time. And now they're confident, capable, and ready to take the big steps as the class of 25. To the parents, teachers, staff, thank you. Your guidance, encouragement, and endless support have shaped these students into the remarkable individuals we see before us. This celebration belongs to you as well. And to our students, congratulations, you did it. You navigated the twists and turns of middle school, early mornings, long assignments, group projects, dress codes, and yes, even pop quizzes. Through it all, you've shown resilience, growth, and a lot of character. As you head into high school, step forward with courage and curiosity. Join that club that seems interesting. Try out for the team that you're not sure about. Don't be afraid to take risks. Ask questions or even fail, because every step along the way will teach you something. Hold tight to the friendships you've made here. They'll continue helping you grow and shaping you in your future. And remember, whether you're writing an essay, solving for X, or just trying to find your class in a new building, you've already proven that you're ready for whatever comes next. So here's to the journey ahead and the bright future you're all stepping into. Congratulations, Madison Traditional Academy, class of 2025. I would like to thank you for attending this afternoon and for trusting us with your child. Following the promotion, the graduates will exit from the very same door they entered on the southeast side of the Madison Center for the Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present the Madison Traditional Academy 8th grade promoting class of 2025. MTA students, please rise. Noah, you're going to go right this way. You are dismissed.
let me see your best move. Anything could happen. Ever since I met you, no need to imagine. Baby, all I'm asking is let me take you dancing.